team. So if anyone wants to join Vox and like have a discussion or call me out or anything, like I'm just here to listen. Thanks, Alice. I understand, Cheyenne. I'm trying to find the whole live, but I don't even remember like what day that happened on. And downloading the live takes forever to do. But so I downloaded one. I thought it was it, but I guess it wasn't. I'm so sorry.
Hi, TikTok TMZ.
Hey.
Hey. I was in, if people want to block me because of who I follow, I don't care. I'm not going to lose sleep. I'm doing me and living my best life. So I'm going to follow who I follow, but I don't agree with somebody calling a person out when somebody said, hey, she's probably sleeping. This ain't right. You know, that's what I don't agree on either. You know, so
Do I need to restart the live? Like,
it's, yeah.
it's
You're not
probably
lagging for
because
me.
I was trying to download. I'm trying to download the live right now. The live that I
Yeah.
think. But I don't know if
So
anyone can tell me like what live it was or what day. Because I don't even know when that. I don't even remember when that happened.
it was Saturday. You were on some guy's live. I couldn't sleep, so I was strolling through TikTok. So I remember that. Some guy's live. I couldn't sleep, so I was strolling through TikTok. So I remember that. So and I was watching. I was like, I didn't go in. Like I was inside for a minute, but that lady just gave me the heebie-jeebies. I was like, I don't like her. So I watched from the outside.
I mean, if it's something that I need to just step away from the app, like I get it, and I'll do that. Like I've already said like this next week I said that before any of this that I was
Yeah.
taking a big step back.
Yeah, you are going to take a step back for the better. And if people can't understand, like what you've gone through is,
Yeah,
is like,
30s live. It was in 30s live.
yeah, thank you. I didn't know the guy's name,
I was
sorry.
so pissed off in that live.
So, but that's how I saw it, and that's just me. But, we are human. We make mistakes. We just have to move on, you know. And I'll probably get called out in Pastor Petty's live like I did today, and I was nowhere around. Just by like I empathize with you and we all have growing everywhere we got to do.
I don't even know what was said in that live. Like I put my phone down last night, and then I probably fell asleep at like 6 this morning, and like just woke up.
Hmm. Yeah, but I don't think it's like, yes, you took accountability and they just should move on. That's just my opinion.
I just when I was irritated in a fucking live, and I said the N word with an A, and like she said, like the comments kept asking me like what I was saying, and I just that's why I repeated it, and but it's still wrong. Like I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah,
You can't take it back. You could just change what you do from now and to the future, you
it's because
know?
it's something that got brought up. I don't even remember why, and like because
So, yeah, the way I
it
saw it, it
wasn't just
was more
once. I
like,
mean, I'll be honest. I didn't say it once because yeah, I repeated myself five times I did it. Yep, and
yeah.
that
So,
I
so
so like I guess if I were to say that on my sister, it wouldn't be a big deal. But that doesn't mean it doesn't affect everyone. And it's not my place to determine who it affects because I'm YT. Like I don't have it's not like if it offends other people, like that's what's important and to listen to, you know.
Yeah,
It's not my culture.
it's yeah, the way I saw it, yes, I have children of that race, but the way I was watching it, it seemed like that lady was, and the comments were like coercing you to say it, from my view, you
Shannon,
know.
but I'm not gonna like they're gonna drag this on. Like other people who just don't want to like me are gonna keep dragging it on.
It's gonna happen, and know what? The funny part is, and you have taught me this, don't give them attention, and they hate it way worse.
Well, it's people that I have collaborated with or people that I have had a closer relationship with that are offended by it. And so me just like saying I'm going to move on if they're still hurt by it isn't fair either to them.
Yeah, yeah, understandable. Give it time. It will work itself out. And I'm not gonna stop following who I follow just because a mistake has happened. We've all done it, you know. So,
I don't
so
know anything
honest.
about Adriel, you guys. I have not been on my phone because I just was not okay with what happened and making a mistake and coming
Yeah,
down on it. Like it's hard. Plus, I just wasn't feeling well. Um,
yeah.
yeah,
You're
I
trying
realized
to,
I posted the wrong video. I just was asking what the day was, and I can't get the part in Dirty's live because it's not my live. So
yeah,
I will try and download it. It takes a really long time to download like longer lives.
yeah,
Um, if I had it on like rewatch, it'd be a lot easier to watch it, but I'm not on
yeah,
rewatch.
yeah. But I'm gonna follow who I follow, and yes, you took accountability, and I'm not a person to judge. I'm not God. Sorry. I shouldn't be judging. I make mistakes all the time, so, you know. So just be you, you know, take time if you need to, and like the true people that following you or like enjoy you will come back, and the
It's
other ones,
hard. It's hard not to run because like
yeah,
getting called out like is never fun, and it's hard not to like run or just shut down my platform because I just
yeah,
don't know what else to do.
hmm,
I'm trying to just listen and understand like why it hurt people. I mean, I think I know why it's that word, but when
so
I'm seeing comments saying that basically I said the hard R word, I didn't. And
maybe in
is there a
previous
difference in the
lives
two? I
there
don't know. It's not
is
my
there
choice.
is there is a difference. I don't know because I'm, yes, my culture is Puerto Rican. Yes, I do have kids of that color. I don't even allow my kids to listen to certain songs that have it because it just rubs me the wrong way. You know, there is a difference. I'm not
I've
knowledgeable to
never, I'm
discuss
Jenny,
it.
I've never been one to say it. I've never been one to even entertain it. So saying that like, oh, I'll change, I don't see that as being a hard thing because it's not a typical thing. It was something that brought up in the conversation and, but no, that's not something I would ever typically say. So I'm even upset that I said it. Um, I think that's why I've been quiet because like I'm just personally dealing with the fact that like I did that and I made a mistake. Like I really fucking did.
Hmm. Yeah, you're just self-reflecting on how to
Well, that's
go
what I'm
from
hearing.
here.
Joel's smile like is to listen. And I'm
Yeah,
sorry I
so
missed Petty's live today. I was sleeping.
yeah, I guess I got called out just for making a comment saying like, "Oh, I'm sorry you're going through this," and I have empathy for everybody, you know. I don't wish ill on nobody, you know. Even if like I don't like you, I'm still like gonna move on and do me, you know, but I'm not gonna go around like bad mouthing people, you know.
Who's the mod that I blocked? Who's the mod that I blocked for calling me out?
But I gotta get going. I just wanted to let everybody know I did see part of that live, so that was my perspective.
Okay. Thanks for watching. I
I
appreciate you.
You're welcome. I gotta go pick up kids.
I blocked Kendra from my comments. Well, I blocked her because it was going on, and I don't need my people trying to get in fights with Kendra defending me. And I just didn't want that. I don't want people in my comments putting themselves under the bus trying to stand up for me. But I also didn't feel like I should turn off all the comments because then I don't know, then I'm not listening to how people feel. You know you're live, Joy? I don't think she knows. Yeah, I don't think she was a mod anymore. I had removed a lot of people, but to be honest, I don't even think Kendra was in my lives very much. Yeah, but some of my followers they don't understand what getting and fighting with some of these people like can do. Like, and I didn't want that. Especially because I was putting my phone down a lot and not checking everything. My friends absolutely have called me out. I've had personal conversations through texting, through messaging, on the phone. No, I'm not trying to blame the app. I said what I said. I did it kind of out of a response, and it was still wrong. I'm not blaming the app for anything. At the end of the day, it was my choice to say something that I should not have said. And Linda, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. Because the people it bothered, I want them to be able to have a say. And if they want to come up in a box, they can. If you don't, I understand that too. I know I was triggered in that live. I still shouldn't have said it. So how can I explain why it got brought up or why I said it without saying that? So I don't understand. It did not just come out of nowhere. I said the N word with an A at the end. Hey people.
Hey, I just wanted to ask if you're that girl that said the N word a bunch of times.
5 times in a live. Yes.
Are you proud of that?
No. No, not at all.
Why did you do that?
I don't remember the exact thing about why it got brought up.
Why did you say it?
I can't.
May I listen? Hold on. Let me answer that. I am Bernadette Wild Rose, and
Oh
I
Lord.
had let me let you can say all Lord you want. Let me. Its reaction is why it may came out. Okay, that's why it was said. I never said that the N word, but I get dragged all the time for it. Okay. Let me. I can show you a
Bernie, you
screenshot
guys,
that
I don't know
OG.
who Bernie is.
I'm Bernadette.
I was
They call me Bernadette. Let,
I
oh, oh,
wasn't sure.
I'm gonna come on TikTok, TMZ. I'm gonna come on your side and defend you. Here it
Yeah,
is.
well,
Okay.
I don't want anyone defending me. It's because
No, I'm not gonna defend you. The reason why you reacted the way you did, it's because people can say what they want at the end of the day. Okay.
no,
Um.
no, I don't agree with
Uh.
that.
Well, I
But
mean,
no, I'm not gonna
I
say that
was
either. I'm
just
biracial. Okay. I'm biracial.
okay.
People say what they want. People say what they want, anyways. My cousin was in my box, who is half black, said the N word in my live to and about Kendra. Okay? I have beef with Kendra all the
I
time.
don't know her, you guys. Why is everyone
And,
telling me to drop you? Is there an issue? Like,
oh,
I'm
people don't
not
like me.
sure. Well,
That is
I was
why.
just concerned and, I had some questions. I saw some clips. It was concerning. And
Bernie,
I
Bernie,
just
I'm just
wanted to
because.
ask you yourself.
Hold on, no, I'll answer you. Bernie, I'm just gonna drop you because I don't know what's going on or why everyone's mad in the comments, but I can't have this. I can't have this made worse. And if people are calling me out, then that's what I
Well,
need.
I was just, no, if you're upfront and honest, then there's no,
One, for using it 5 times because I was responding to people in the comments, and 3, because it was just I should have never said it.
Jenna, I just wanted to jump up real quick and tell you don't let her back in your boxes, please.
I didn't, just to make you clear, I didn't say the hard
I'm
R
not
word.
trying to be
No, no,
hateful.
no, 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 no. I'm trying to tell you that Bernie character is bad.
Oh,
She is a homophobic. She is a racist.
I
She
heard
has
that.
made nasty, nasty comments about the LGBTQ plus community. She said some vile, nasty, nasty things. I just
Yep.
want to let you know so that, like you said, you don't need any more heat right now. And having somebody like that up is, I just wanted to come up and warn you, honey.
Again, I did not say the hard R. I did say it with an A. It was wrong. I said it. Yes, I said it 5 times, I,
So,
I'm trying to get the live. But if I get the live, you guys don't get to see the comments.
well,
Regardless, like at this
why
point,
why
what
did you do that, babe?
I don't think that I was thinking clearly, and
So, okay, so normally when someone is not thinking clearly, it's a normal response or an emotional response. Is that something you were just like raised on, or is it an automatic behavior?
no. And my friend, you could ask my friends. I have never even I've never even done that.
All right, Jenna, honey, I'm gonna drop down. I just wanted to come up and tell you just to keep a far, far, far away from Bernie, okay?
Okay, I didn't know.
Oh no, it's okay. That's why I know you know me and you can trust my word, and I'm just telling you she is the furthest person that you want over here right now in this situation that's going on. Just that girl is no good for your panel, for your in your comment section, nothing, sweetheart, okay?
Yeah, I
I
agree.
just wanted to give you a heads up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, hey, Jen. I sent you a message a little bit ago.
Okay.
I'm catching the back end of all of this that's going on, but I'm reading through all of these comments that are going through here. And it amazes me why these people are saying, "Oh, I've never said that. I've never said anything derogatory. I've never said anything racist. I've never bullshit." I
I
call
don't.
bullshit on each and every one of them. I am 60 years old
I
and I can tell you numerous times that I have said things that I have regretted. So Jenna, keep your chin up. And these, I don't want to say what word is going to come out of my mouth, but you can almost guess it. They're like, what?
It was in
Really?
conversation
If
with what
you
the
have
live
no
was saying. And
sins
I don't
at
even remember, but I know that I would never just say it. I would never just come out and say it. And then yes, people kept asking me, "What did you say?" So I said it again. And I should have never kept saying it again. I should have said, "Oh, I said that."
absolutely. And
Yeah.
but see, but here's the thing, and here's the difference. And I want all 367 people in this live to hear me out. Here's the difference. You have apologized. After that apology, you are continually being beat up and beat up and beat up. And that's not fair. That is absolutely not fair.
I didn't feel like I
I'm
was
done.
beating her up. I was approaching the situation and asking her a
No,
question,
and I don't
ma'am.
feel like
I
people
and
are.
and
I
and
don't feel like
let
and
people
I,
her
are
and
beating me
respond to the
up. I
person
feel
below
like
me.
they're saying how they feel, and they have a right to.
Do you mind if I respond
yeah,
to the person below
and
me?
the thing is that like I've said, if
No,
we are the
she's
ones
busy.
to never have any sin in our life, then we can say something. Then we can say something. But I can guarantee almost every single one, unless they're, a teenager and they're just starting out in life and they really haven't had any really significant contact with people because they're on social media all the time. But I'm sure each and every one of us has something to say.
Yeah.
That we've all said
I,
something, we've all
And
done
some
something,
people overpower
and
others
like I
and try to take over
do you
others'
mind if I
and I
respond
opinions.
to
Yeah,
someone?
can we
understand.
let Florida man speak real quick?
And I understand that. And here is not,
She said
it's
no.
not, what I'm saying now is not my opinion. What I'm saying now is I am going to be the first one to call myself out when I do something wrong, just as Jenna did. She said, "I'm sorry. I apologize. I regret what I did." What more do you guys want? What more is there?
But I feel like if it affects
Let me
somebody,
It's
that
respond.
like beating a dead horse.
I think that she asked if other
I'm sorry.
people could talk.
But it's still like beating a dead horse.
Everybody said
This
something racist
poor
on it.
girl, and I'm sorry. Yes, I'm saying this poor girl. Yes, she said something wrong. Yes, she did. But you know what? She's also human,
Did she do that on
and she
purpose?
deserves
Because I feel like she did
deserves
that on purpose.
dignity.
no,
Does she know that
I don't
other
think
people were
so.
talking in the box, or is she just being
Hey,
fucking rude?
Florida man. I think someone just sent me the first live that I was in where it was all this was going on.
I think that, I mean, do you want to have a all drop down and other person drop down if you want to have a conversation with Florida Man?
I mean,
I
I like
don't
to hear what he
want
has to
anybody
say.
to overtake the conversation.
What's
So, what do you think?
No,
okay?
I said the person below me just interrupted me on purpose. I don't say she did anything on purpose because I was mid talking and the person below me just went in, and I was trying to respond to her, and I no longer am interested in responding to the person below me because she's rude as fuck.
Sorry.
Okay, do you want to keep going, Florida man?
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so where were we?
I'm just waiting for what you have to say.
Oh, you got like 400 people in here. You got to be careful because there's going to be people that are going to like try to talk you into saying other things. You shouldn't justify using it.
Am I? I'm not. I don't think I
Follow
am.
me back. You should have a conversation on the back end. Well, no, I mean you should have a conversation on the back end with people that you trust
FBI.
before you go in front of 400 people. You know, it's just a tough crowd. I didn't see you do it, and I don't know a whole lot about the situation. I do know it's wrong, but that's a hole for you to dig yourself out of. Just be careful with the people that are going to try to talk circles around you to try to get you into another
That's what I feel like happened that
situation.
night. But still, it was my fault. I said it.
It is your fault that you said it, and multiple times. So it's never okay. There's always another way to
To say it or to raise a bad
reference.
Was
thing.
she
Yeah.
under
You,
any
you don't
other
have to say it.
substances? Well, I'm not going to make excuses, but
That's no excuse at all because high me makes a mess for sober me to clean up, and sober me has to clean it up. So there's no substance that's
Right.
an excuse.
Right.
It is just you got to take accountability for it. You gotta be genuinely
No one
sorry
was
for
just
it.
asking that. They're not saying I was. They're not accusing me of it. That's not it. It was me. My fault.
And watch it going forward. I mean, really, you didn't say it in any like malicious way.
On the internet, like I get people want to talk about it. It's
it
completely
kind of was.
right
It
to
was a
go
little.
stations about it. But I'm also asking them to come in here and just tell me and just be honest with me because look, I need to hear it. The thing is do I think it's right? Absolutely not. Why did I do it? I have no fucking idea. All I know is that I was fighting with that guy in that live, and
So was it an argument about race?
I have a video from it. Someone just sent it to me, so I'll post it.
You don't know what it was?
No, I don't. It was in Skittles live, and there were two people arguing. They not two. They were YT people. They were fucking arguing about it.
So, if I could recommend, do you argue the racism often?
No,
Some arguments aren't for everybody, and
but
there's
then
a
if I
little bit of
explain
education
why
that goes
I
into
think
it.
it's wrong, sorry for interrupting. When I explain why I think it's wrong
No, you're
and
fine.
what
Go
I've
ahead.
seen people go through, then now I'm tokenizing my sister, which I don't even understand what that means. But
Yes. So I can explain that to you. Tokenizing is when you take someone who is close to you and you reference them as a reason as to why you can't be racist or
no, and I'm not saying that
anti-Semitic
I'm not
or
because I'm
homophobic
definitely
or
not
transphobic.
racist. But I'm not saying that I'm not just because of my sister. I'm saying that I saw all the hurt and shit she went through. So why would I say something like that? I don't know. I don't know. I need to rewatch the whole live.
Yeah, and if you want to follow me and contact me in the messages and send me that video, I can watch it too. And you just need somebody to go in depth and explain each part to you. And really, what you really got to do is just like put effort into learning
Bree,
about
I
it,
agree with
and
you on that. But
then come online and what'd you say? I'm sorry, I'm getting blown.
I was
up.
responding to a comment because Bree said I didn't go through it, but she did. That's very true. That's very true. But I did watch her go through it, and for a lot of years. So But that doesn't change the fact that I fucking did it. I said it. I said it as many times as I did. I There is no explanation for me to have said it, even if I was responding to comments and shit like that. I did it.
So
It is my fault, and I'm carrying that with me. And I trust me. I don't want to be on here. I don't.
can
Go ahead.
do you mind unmuting y'all about to FAFO?
Can someone do that? I don't even know who my mods are in here. Let me see if I can.
He's good
I
people.
think accountability
Is
is
it everyday
good.
vocabulary? Is it?
Nothing is gonna fix previous actions.
I'm not muting. I don't know who is muting. I typically never mute or block people. It's my mods, and that's just because when I'm listening to somebody in the box, I'm not always paying attention to the comments. Oh, okay.
So is
FAFO.
it everyday
Sorry.
vocabulary? Say everyday.
Scott, we got it. What is that, sweetheart?
Is it something that you say every day?
No. And I think, like I said, my closest friends and people, like my mods who have been with me for a very long time, know that it's not something that comes out of my mouth.
Do you know how
Because I've seen
it
some
came out
comments.
so easily that last time?
I would have to rewatch the live to even remember why exactly.
Did it come out easily the first time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All the times.
So I mean, look, the best thing that I can say is to just become properly educated on it, and
Like diarrhea. You're right. Yep.
talk to you about it. I guess.
I'm not going to sit here and lie about it, about that part of it.
I can respect you being honest. I just
Well, honestly, is through education. I mean, the opportunity for her to be educated on it is important. If she fails to do that and she does it again later, then she did not take this opportunity to get educated on it. Maybe come back and tell people what you learned in the education. I don't know.
Hello?
Why did we mute Milk?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello to the panel and the chat. Hello, TikTok TMZ.
Hey.
I would just like to reiterate that I've been a follower of TikTok TMZ. I'll just keep it at that for quite some time. And I want to say I was absolutely shocked to hear, and I didn't even hear, I heard after of her using such words because that's not her nature. I'm not making excuses. I'm not excusing it. I'm not excusing the fact that it hurt people.
I did, Dora. I did. I didn't know. I don't know why they got mine.
Right. And okay.
Moderated. I'm muted.
And
Can I interrupt for 1 second?
oh, okay.
Just 1 second. Can your mod stop?
Yeah,
muting
there was
people?
only one
Just
person
because
that
there's
was muted,
negative
and that
comments,
was
the negative comments
Milk,
need to be
and
there.
well, Bernie's still muted, but
Okay, so may I finish, sir?
Yeah. So the negative comments have to be there because then it
Well,
looks like you're
okay,
hiding it.
yes, and the negative is gonna come because that comes with the whole thing. When I mean, if this was a constant thing, like where it's been said here and it's been said on TikTok's TMZ's behalf, I would be like, girl, like, what are you doing? But it was out of character. I'm not making excuses. It was said, and I
Do you-
totally
Do you
believe.
say that out
Do
of
I say it?
character?
Pardon?
Is that your go-to reaction when you're out of character?
No, I'm not saying that's an excuse to say that. Let me finish, please. Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
Yes, I will. I was saying it's out of her character, her normal behavior. If you followed her and you're not just on the bandwagon because it was said, but you were actually a follower, you would know this was out of character. And was it right? No.
Okay, so
And
let me just say this. Before that day and that live, if you asked anybody if I would ever use that terminology, say that terminology, they would have all said
never.
no. They would have said no. Did I that day? I did. Did I piss a lot of my friends off? Absolutely
You
I
did,
did.
yeah. And if it was something that was a common in your vocab, it would have come out of your mouth many times because you've been angered many times. Whatever the reason it came out, you did it and it's wrong and you took accountability. You're not making excuses. You're not saying, "Oh, well, if I hurt you, unfollow me." Oh, or oh, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not making excuses. TikTok TMZ, you shocked me, but we all of us, black, white, purple, orange, green, pink, we're human, and we all make mistakes. It's when you learn from them, recognize your mistakes, learn from them, and do better. And I know, we will probably never hear that word out of your mouth again because it's a wake up call. Whatever happened that evening, I wasn't there for it. But I know that's not something that is to be said. The same thing that we clock others about doing similar like hurting people with words. Words hurt, and we were care. But that's not to say we're not going to make mistakes. That's not to say you're not
Hold
going
on,
to
hold on.
hurt
Skittles,
somebody.
are you bringing up people's kids in the chat? Like, really? Is that what she's doing?
Me?
No, Skittles.
Oh,
Skittles
sorry.
is awfully racist herself. She's made some racist memes. If you want to big box me, I can show them in front of everybody. She's made some anti-Semitic memes. She defends people who
There's
want to be
some
racist. She
horrible
defends
people
people who
I
out
want
mean,
to
there,
if
be
for
Skittles
real.
wants
transphobic.
to box up, I'm almost to that point. Depends on who your mods
I
are.
just came up here real quick to say yes, that's why I asked a mod to block her because she does not get along with Florida Man, and
He stalks him.
No, for
she's
real.
Yes,
There's
Chris
some.
does.
yeah,
There's
she's bringing up people's
For
kids and she's coming in here to start a war.
there's some horrible people
Did
amongst
she
this
say
whole
something
social
about my
media.
kids?
Nobody better be talking about nobody's
I don't
kids.
know. But
Like
if that
how
happens, you have the right to block it if it's happening.
all I know, and I don't know, but from what I've got over many months, almost a year now, I believe TikTok TMZ will grow from this and not like she'll even use it to educate others. I believe that. I hope others give her a chance to let her grow and learn to see because all of us, no matter who we are, we're human. People will make mistakes. It's when they continue to make those mistakes that it's no longer a mistake, it's character. It's out of character for her, and I can say that 100%. So, I I would like to see some growth. It's a learning experience for me too because it's it it
I hold on,
it's
you guys. I can't find Kendra in my block list. And I looked before the live too, and I couldn't find Kendra. I looked before the live because she has every right to come in here, but I don't. I'm still not seeing her on my block list. Yeah,
I don't know if Kendra's blocked, who's blocked.
Yeah, I really did. I looked at my block list before I started the live so people could come in.
I actually just have a couple of questions.
Yes.
Skittles had a question. She asked if I fed my child today.
Who the
Jesus.
fuck?
Why would people come in here and just bring up that? Just stop.
Who gives a fuck about her kid? You want to talk about your Snapchat group chat on everybody, TMZ, or you want me to screen it?
No, fuck it.
About
You
who?
want to do it?
About who? I'm confused. I'm not trying to hold this live to have anyone else sort out any of their own crap.
I'm dropping. I have to do something else.
Okay, that's okay.
So, do you mind if I just ask you a few questions without
Yeah, absolutely.
the interruptions? So, what was, you said it 5 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the conversation leading up to it?
I don't remember. We were fighting with some guy over in, like, it was like Dirty D or something, and I was getting pissed off. Then we came to
Dirty
my
Swift.
live, and after the first time I said it, then it was kind of like I felt like I was responding to people in the comments and saying it again, and I should have never done it. I should have never done it.
What does it matter about what the conversation led up to? It was wrong. There's no right or wrong way to say it. It was wrong. So the
I
conversation
wanted
leading
to
up
ask some questions
to,
without the interruption.
well, I didn't interrupt you. You weren't talking, but I'll digress.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of questions that lead up to the point. What the conversation leading up to it has to do with it is she doesn't remember the conversation leading up to it.
Because she
How
takes
can she be accountable for
medication.
something?
If you knew who you were talking to, you would understand that she
This was really
takes.
late at night.
And if you would have heard I wanted to ask a few questions without the interruption, then we would be getting to some kind of point here. I'm sorry for being rude, but all of you keep interrupting. You're not the first one.
I know, Virgo.
I really don't want to be up here all day. So I would recommend you watch the live and you get an idea of why you said it to begin with. Because you really can't take accountability for something you don't know why you did it. And everybody coming up and like coaching you along like the person above me is doing, and defending you and all that, it's not anybody else's fight to defend you. That does not make you look good. That makes you look like you need a lot of help to defend you. You got to just solo that shit.
No, I don't need. That's why I changed
Um,
things in my comments, Florida Man, because I didn't want people who are very naive to this app to start getting in arguments. Like it was, I wasn't paying attention to my phone because honestly, I was upset with myself. I was so upset with myself, and I wanted to think through it before I came back on a live and had a discussion because to be honest, it's scary to have made such a big fucking mistake. I don't even know if mistake is a word because it was just wrong.
You don't understand. Like I bash Boss Hog all the time because he does not understand why he's wrong. So I bully the fuck out of him.
Who?
There's tons of
Boss
racists
Hog?
on the app. I bully them.
Oh, please don't ever compare me to Boss
Yeah,
Hog.
I enjoy
please.
bullying him. I made him cry.
I totally agree with you. I know I'm not interrupting you. I kind of am, but I totally agree with you. Like, take a minute, watch it, take it in, learn, see where you went wrong, kind of do some soul searching. I totally agree,
Well, not
100%.
soul searching.
Well, not
Education.
so,
The
but
whole way. There's no soul searching to do with this unless it's day by day vocabulary. And if it's day by day,
And it's not.
you really
I
do. It's 2025.
I can.
You have to. You know, you're.
It's really not.
I know, but you have to. Take
When
certain words
I
out.
say
And
soul,
there's a lot of people in the chat.
and there's
I'm
so
trying to
many.
like echo kind of what they're saying.
See, the chat is kind of like a cesspool. There's good and bad. There's going to be stuff that
Their
teaches
opinion
you.
matters.
And
And
The chat's opinion matters.
You're that Florida man. Can you not
So
interrupt me?
yeah, you go fuck yourself. But the
That's
chat's
Florida.
opinion
I
matters.
will go.
Like everybody in the chat
You
Whoa.
got
has an
yourself.
opinion,
Florida.
Whoa. I'm
and
not
they
doing
matter.
that.
So when I catch somebody saying something like, "Is it day by day vocabulary?" then I'm going to ask her if it is.
You can ask all my friends in here if it's ever
So
been
I mean, it's questions.
if it's ever been a day by day
If
vocabulary.
it's questions that need to be asked, yeah. But the thing is, if it's questions that need to be asked, if it's questions from people in the chat, those have to be answered because those are people who are going to come up in your box and want to answer those questions. So if you're answering them, then great. But you really can't answer any questions about why you said it because you don't know the beginning of the conversation, what led up to you saying it, what caused you to feel the need to say it. Saying it is wrong. Saying it 5 times is weird,
And I
to
understand.
say the least. But yeah. So yeah, watch the live. Don't get caught up and people steer in a
I'm
conversation
gonna
and you're
okay,
saying
so I'm
something
gonna get
else.
off here. I'm gonna watch the
Tokenizing.
live. However, I want people in here that I know and that I've spoken with previously and that like aren't just like bots or random ass people. I there's no excuse for what I said. I said it. I sincerely apologize to you. I
Well,
I kind of don't know where to go from
where the
here.
education comes in is you wasn't aware of what. Message me.
I know
You
I
wasn't
know
aware
how
of what
wrong it is.
tokenizing
I
was.
know how wrong it is, and I think that's why I'm having such a hard time with this is because I do know how wrong this is and why it happens still. I fucking cannot explain.
Yeah. Hold on, don't pay attention to the chat for 1 second. Where the education comes in is earlier you said you wasn't aware of what like tokenizing was. That's where the education comes in. That's where you know what is what. And message me on TikTok and
Cartel,
send
before
me
I
the
bring it
live.
up, is it
And
okay if I just go watch that live again since it was sent to me? Or
Cartel,
Cartel, would you like to come up
bring
before
Cartel.
this?
Cartel is awesome. Yeah, Cartel is awesome.
I'm just
She
asking if
is
you want me to go watch the live
really cool.
first and then come back, or if you want to just come up first.
Honestly, I would talk to Cartel before and after.
Hey, Cartel.
Hey, hey. So, I just want to say this for me. It just sounds like nothing but a bunch of excuses. Like you said it 5 times and you don't know why is wild to me. It's very wild to me. That means it is something very much in your vernacular. We just hadn't heard it until now. For me, until I hear something different. So that's really all I wanted to say. And well, as he did say, you said you were triggered because of your mixed sister. That is tokenizing. You said how she had to wait outside and she couldn't eat at the same table, and I mean you talked about it as if she were living in segregation. So all of that is where the education comes in. And I'm just saying, for me to say you don't know even why you said it because somebody named Dirty Dan was in the comment, that is Kendra. That's Kendra's backup account.
No, it was somebody in the boxes.
Oh well, that I don't know.
It was that one guy.
Oh, it was a
Dirty
guy.
2006.
Oh, Dirty
Yeah.
2006. Okay, I thought she was talking about Dirty Dan, but I
No,
tried
I
to
just
share
can't remember his name.
Yeah, I tried to share the live with Kendra. I can't find her, so I shared it with someone else and asked them to find her. But you're gonna go rewatch the live, so yeah, just really quick. That's all I had to say is like if it had slipped out like once, but 5 times was just and then
And
to say
that's my bad
I
because
don't know
it was
why.
repeated in the comments about like what I said, and instead of just using and to explain it the N word again,
Hold
I
on one
kept
second.
saying the word, and that's my fault. And
Hold on one second.
I respect
It's
you,
very
Cartel.
bad.
I always
Cartel,
have respected you, and I'm really sorry that I upset you. This is my fault and my problem, and um,
I'm not really upset.
well,
I'm more so like disappointed.
and I
I
think
was
that's
shocked,
that feels so much worse, but I understand it.
fucking shocked, disappointed.
I
I
think
was
that's
shocked,
that feels so much worse, but I understand it.
fucking shocked as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I think a lot of my friends
We
were.
all are. We all are. But okay, so now what do we do? She did this. We all are. We all are. But okay, so now what do we do? She did this. And how does she redeem herself? Does she just keep taking hit after hit after hit? Like, how do we let her learn and grow from it? That's what I'm curious. Taking hit after hit after hit. Like, how do we let her learn and grow from it? That's what I'm curious about. Because it was said, and we were shocked because that's not her at all.
Well,
At
she
all.
said
And
she's
you
gonna
can,
do that. She said she's gonna go rewatch the
so
live and
Cartel
see
gives
where she went wrong, and
right,
I guess we'll see. You know,
right.
that's all we can do is see.
No, I'm just responding to the comments and stuff. Sorry.
Oh,
No
I'm
disrespect.
not even looking. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the
don't
comments. Yeah.
don't worry about the comments right now because
Okay, I'm gonna end this, and then I
Cartel
will come back and
Cartel is
Cartel. If you do want to message me, you're more than welcome to. I understand if you don't.
Okay.
But okay, have I made an excuse for you, TikTok?
Alicia, I think
I'm reading comments I shouldn't.
I think they see you as being very defensive of me
okay, yeah. So give me 5 seconds.
And I apologize. I'm not defending
when
in
I need
any
to not
way.
have defense. I need to talk to the people that I hurt and are
Okay.
You are.
I
affecting.
understand that, so I'm going to step down. I'm just going to say it's not normal behavior, and that's all I'm going to say. All right? Bless to all.
Hey, mommy, kid.
That's a child. You might
All
want to
right,
drop the
I'm gonna
child.
hop down. I hope you learned something from rewatching the live or reading a
Yeah.
book or learning what tokenizing is, all of the things. So, um,
At this
have
point, I kind of feel like I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. But it's a position I put myself into, and it's something I just need to accept
right.
and apologize, sincerely apologize. Like but I'll go watch it.